breaking news. Look at photos of how the protests took place in different states in Nigeria. Revolution Now protests. This morning, Nigerians in different states of the country took to the streets to protest against bad governance and corruption in the country under the mantra of Revolution Now. The protesters, who came out in large numbers, called on all Nigerians to join in the movement against bad governorship and leadership, corruption, lack of focus, and inequitable states that the country presently finds itself, and that the country cannot continue this way. Never. For some time now, the country has witnessed a devastating increase in banditry and lawful killings in some parts of the country, and that has been a subject of concern for many Nigerians. The Nigerians have decided to bother themselves over it and think deeply over these killings in the country by these so-called terrorists. Now, Nigerians feel that they have had enough, which contain and explain the peaceful protests that took place in different parts of the country today. The Revolution Now protest is coming exactly 1 year after it was first convened on August 5, 2019, when the protesters took to the street to demand better governance from our leaders. But 1 year after, without any significant change from the so-called government, from the same administration against which they protested, they have now felt the need to do it again, since nothing was done about it. They believe that they have to keep protesting until a better society is achieved in Nigeria, until the government put a stop to all this crisis going on in the country. It should be recalled that the convener of the Revolution Now movement, Sowore, was arrested last year on August 3rd, 2019, on charges of treason, which was 2 days before the peaceful protest, and was remanded in prison until December 23rd, following a public outrage from different bodies and organizations from his release. Sowore has remained in confinement almost immediately after that. That is why you could see some protesters with placards that read, "Free Sowore Now." Many have also taken to social media. They have taken to social media platforms to show their solidarity for the movement, emphasizing that Nigerians are fed up. They are fed up with the incompetence of this administration, and that Nigerians should not let the situation continue, and that the administration has failed to live up to the expectations of Nigerians in terms of protesting and protecting the lives and properties of citizens, and also providing a better society for the citizens. But it wasn't a good day for the protesters, as their efforts were foiled by members of the armed security forces in different parts of the country. 10 of the protesters were arrested by DSS in different states like Abuja, Lagos State, and Ogun State. According to Sahara reporters, military personnel were patrolling the city of Abuja, searching every vehicle passing through the route in bid to identify and apprehend anyone participating in these protests. In some parts of the city like Unity Foundation and Transcourt, different junction, the several vehicles loaded with armed military personnel were seen patrolling, and that this had gotten many people wondering why protesters participating in peaceful protests had to be arrested. Below are the photos of how the protests took place in different states in the country. See photos of the protest in Abuja below. See photos of the protest in Kaduna. You could see the protesters with a placard that is calling for an end to the killings in the northern Nigeria. See photos of the protest in Calabar, Cross River states. See photos of the protest in Ondo State as well. See photos of the protest in Lagos State. And also, what do you think about this protest? Do you think it will make any difference and spur our leaders to sit up and give Nigerians a better society? Or do you think that the effort of these brave men and women will be weightless or be wasted? Again, considering the arrests of some of the protesters, do you think it is a good thing to happen in a democratic country like this? Personally, I condemn the arrest of these protesters as far as they were not making use of violence to pass across this message. This is a democratic government, and democracy is not against a peaceful civil protest from these masses. So what do you have to say concerning this? What is your take concerning the protest? Is this protest a wrong protest or a right protest? Should this protest be considered or not? So viewers, what is your take on this news? What is your take on this contest, on this protest by Sowore reporters, the person of Sowore? If you have any comment concerning this, please kindly drop them below the comment box. Click on the subscription button as well as the bell button to receive updates whenever I publish new videos. Thank you.